Hello everyone, HCGChica here. Today is VLCD 33 and I had another good release this morning, 1.2 pounds. Come on day 33? That's so awesome. I just honestly, I can't believe how well I'm still doing on this. I keep expecting it to slow down. But it's kind of been varying up and down the whole time. So it's awesome. So now I'm 148.8. So I've lost a total of 23.2 pounds and I'm out of the 150s. Yay! So anyway, that's so exciting. I just can't believe it. So those are my stats for today. I think I'm going to do a little body shot today too. And I wanted to share a couple things, P2 related. One, I know different things work for different people, and sometimes it's hard to know if what you're doing is actually contributing to your weight loss or if you would be losing the same amount anyway. So I want to kind of preface it by saying that. But anyway, some of the things that I think are helping me, I'm going to share. One, getting enough sleep. I think I mentioned that before. I think that's so important, whether you go to bed early or sleep in. And the other thing is lately, like the last week, I've been varying my calories a little bit. That's because I'm just really not hungry. I'm getting used to eating so little. Some days I almost feel like I could go without eating entirely. Although that's not true. I do get hungry for, a small meal at mealtime. But what I mean to say is, what I've been doing is, like, for a couple days, I'll have my 2 proteins, my 2 fruits, and I'll have 2 pieces of chocolate delight. And I don't have any veggies. Like I said before, I have to still keep it to the 500. So something's got to go. Anyway, so I do that, and I'll have good releases, and then they'll kind of peter down. And then I had read in Dr. Simeon's protocol again recently that you could have some cottage cheese in replace of the, protein if you get sick of meat. So I don't know, I just thought, oh, that sounds kind of good to have something different. So I had some cottage cheese, and I had kind of a lighter day where I didn't have my vegetables, and I had my fruit, and I had the cottage cheese. So I was definitely under 500 calories that day, maybe more like, 400 or something. Anyway, I had a really good release after that. I think that might have been my 1.4 day or something. So I did that. So I've kind of been doing that where I vacillate back and forth between having chocolate delight and my full 500 calories for a couple days, and then taking a day where I have a little less and I don't have any chocolate delight. And for me, I think that's working for me and helping me to lose pretty good. I've had a loss every single day for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the last 8 days, 3 of which were over a pound. And then I had 1 0 before that, after, on the 9th day previous. But I've been having really good losses late in the game. And I've heard a few people say that, oh, you need to make sure you eat the full 500 calories or you won't lose as well. But I've been reading Dr. Simeon's book again, and in there he specifically states, after giving you all the different foods you can eat and the portion sizes, after all of that, he says, I wish I had it in front of me, but he says if you want to eliminate any of them, any of the items, or feel like you don't need them, that it's okay to do that. So to me, what he's saying is that if you eliminate a portion of something, you're going to be eating less calories than 500. So, and to me, what I read was that he was saying that that was okay. So you might want to look at it again yourself to be sure that you get the same understanding. But that's what I understood. So that made me feel more comfortable as well with eating less on certain days. And I just do that on the days where I feel like it's not going to bother me, Like some days I just feel like, I could not eat that right now and just, have a little bit smaller meal. So anyway, I think that's kind of done good for me. The other thing is I've been getting pretty tired lately. I've been tired on this whole protocol in general. I know I seem all excited on here, and I do that for you guys, but I do have days with energy, but in general, with my my thyroid disease, I've been more tired on this protocol than when I'm not on it, which is fine. It's totally worth the results, and I can still manage. I'm still cooking for my family. I'm still cleaning. I'm still organizing. I just don't feel motivated to well, like my hobby is quilting. Probably seems weird because I'm kind of young, but I love to quilt. I'm also usually a very active person. I love to go hiking, which I know obviously I can't do on this protocol right now, because I hadn't been too active before I started. But I just haven't really wanted to do those things because I just feel too tired, like it's too much energy and too much effort. So that's a little different. But what I wanted to say was I was extra tired the last few days, and yesterday especially I was starting to just feel really cranky and just irritable and exhausted. So I was kind of thinking, you know, probably getting a little bit of a nutrient deficiency. Since I'm not even eating my vegetables lately, a little bit. And, you know, we're eating so little. And, you know, back in Dr. Simeon's time, I think people had better nutrients. Their food, the food they had more nutrients in it. There wasn't as many processed foods, I don't think. So the fat that they had, the excess fat they had, was hopefully built up with more nutrient-dense stuff in their fat. I don't know. So it just seems like now we're so unhealthy, and what we've eaten that got to this weight is fat that doesn't have nutrients in it. That's just kind of my own little personal theory. So I took some vitamin B yesterday. Vitamin B is a water-soluble vitamin, which means if you're not taking it in, your body doesn't store it in your fat. So you pee it out every day. So you need to take vitamin B in continually. So I was kind of thinking I'm probably not getting any or enough. We basically, within like 20 minutes or half an hour of taking a good sized dose of vitamin B, which make sure you check the label because some of them may have, you know, starch or sugar in it. Mine didn't. I felt, you know, 100% better. I felt a lot better. So, and I also took some vitamin C and just some other herbs. I just kind of looked through my whole thing of vitamins and herbs that I usually take off protocol, and I took whatever I was able to. So that made a big difference. So if you are feeling really tired, I would suggest trying that out. Because I think the longer you're on this, you know, you might start getting some deficiencies. I kind of had meant to be taking it all along, but you know, sometimes just to be safe, we choose not to do certain things. So anyway, that's my 2 cents there. The other thing is, my husband, I kept forgetting to mention this earlier, he has a very active job. He does a lot of manual labor. And actually, one of you other HCGers, Yoli Chula, she had mentioned that she had started feeling sick on HCG, and she was kind of thinking it was because she had a really active job or something. So I want to talk about that a little because my husband does manual labor for work. He works super hard. I mean, he must burn, I don't know. I mean, he burns probably 5 or 6 or 7,000 calories every day. He mows like 20 to 25 front and back lawns every day, and he uses these heavy like machines that he has to hold his arms out like constantly to trim stuff. He's up on ladders, so he's really active. Anyways, at first he felt fine on the diet, and then like 4 or 5 days into it, he started feeling really fatigued. But he was again for himself thinking like he needed more nutrients, so he has this green drink. It's there's different brands out there that have it. It's a green drink made up from like things like kelp and different stuff like that. It has a really nutrient dense stuff. It tastes nasty, just warning you. It's something you chug down with water and then drink something else really quick after. But anyway, the brand he uses I think is from daystarbotanicals.com. You could check it out. I'll put it in the little comments below. But anyway, the green drink, when he took that, it was 60 calories, so he used that in place of one of his vegetables. And he said it got rid of 90% of his fatigue. And so basically, he didn't even have it every day. He just had it maybe once or twice a week. And that just seemed to make him feel like almost completely better. So he was able to do his job and do the round successfully and not feel terrible. So I wanted to mention that too, out there to any of you who are feeling tired or who maybe have an active job. That really worked for him. So anyway, this video is already pretty long, so I'm going to make another one doing something else in a second, but I just wanted to give you that update. Oh, and a quick body shot for anybody who's still watching. Let me scoot back. Okay, so Here's me now. This is like significantly different, as you can see. I don't know if I want to show you my real fat. Maybe I will show a little bit. So I have like this pooch here, but it's a lot smaller than it was. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I found some new subscribers today. I found some new people to subscribe to today, and I'm going to make another vlog in a second mentioning a few new people who are starting that you might want to check out. Okay, thanks.